Hello my friends, I've just returned from Genting Highlands, Malaysia. I went on a little family vacation and I didn't vlog it, I just wanna chill, relax kind of thing. But I did go, makeup shopping once again, and I've got a couple of things here that I want to check out with you guys. So it's a quick little Malaysian makeup drugstore haul. I think there's some K-beauty stuff inside here, but yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you guys what I'm actually seeing in the bag. Oh my gosh, it's mainly a lot of makeup and maybe like a couple of skincare stuff. I feel like Malaysian drugstore is so much more superior compared to Singapore's, honestly. Starting off with nail polish, I have 6 new colors, and you can tell these colors are a little bit more pastel, a little bit more, summer. I was trying to like hunt for colors like this after getting my personal color analysis done. So I'm like, okay, colors like these are literally what was recommended, and I don't own colors like this. This formula is new to me, the double-sided one, because this is water-based, so you can literally peel it off. And there's no smell for this, which is something I really appreciate. These do have a scent to them, but the colors are so pretty. I especially love this purple and this purple. These two are like, kind of a little bit extra kind of thing, but oh well, I can't wait to wear this on my nails. Apparently at Genting Highlands, they do sell K-beauty, so I was like, ooh, okay. And they had this nail polish that I wanted, which is the Raw Man Wood Pebble Nail. And this particular color, number 17, this color is so pretty. I've been on the hunt for this color. I actually wanted to buy this online, but it was sold out because I think this was a limited edition collection. So I think the expiry date is a little bit short on this one. This expires in 2024, March next year. So I'm like, okay, but still, isn't this color pretty? And of course, comparing it to this, I think it's valid. It's a little bit different. I think it was worth the purchase. I forgot to mention the price. I think I paid about 4 Singapore dollars for one of these, maybe less. The Raw Man one is slightly more pricey. I think I paid around 9 or 10 Singapore dollars. At that point when everywhere is discontinued and I finally found it, I don't mind paying a little bit more, so pretty okay with it. I did get some skincare with me, and this was a repurchase, and it's the Dermalogica Clear Start Foaming Wash. If you guys been around for a really long time, this was actually sent to me in PR long time ago, about like 1 or 2 years back, and I genuinely really enjoyed this product because it helped to clear up my acne quite a bit. And also I use this as a facial wash. You can use this as a body wash, but I don't really have body acne, it's more my face, so especially like the sides around here and like here. So this did help with maintaining like acne and keeping it at bay, and I did feel a difference when I stopped using this, so I wanted to repurchase this. It's technically the same price in Malaysia and in Singapore. I didn't know. I thought it was cheaper, and then when I checked Sephora after I purchased it, I'm like, oh, actually it's the same price. It was 35 Singapore dollars, but I think Watsons members you can get it for 30 Singapore dollars. I never heard of this brand before. Icon Dermacare Intense Dry Skin Rescue Vitamin Lotion, and for 100 grams I paid 4 Singapore dollars for it. It was such a good deal. I was like, oh, let's try it. So let me just do a quick swatch. Ooh. Yeah, you see that? And it's thick. There's no scent to it either. Ooh. This might be good as like a body lotion if like on nights where my skin is really dried out from like aircon. Ooh, that looks really promising, and I actually do feel how moisturizing it is. Wow. There's a slight scent, okay, but it's not like fragrance scent, it's just like any typical lotion kind of smell. And then we've got this sunscreen essence from number 8. I actually thought that this was not available in Singapore, but apparently it is. Maybe I just don't really open my eyes too much in the sunscreen department in Singapore, but this was really affordable too. It was like another, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 10 Singapore dollars. I don't know what it is, but this was really affordable, and your girl will always use up her sunscreens. I was like, okay, I'll just buy this to try it on when I finish all my sunscreens, which would take quite a while because I did buy a lot of sunscreens while I was in Korea. So this is really backup of the backups. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. If you guys have tried any of the products I mentioned like in this video, let me know what are your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you guys. This was not available in Singapore's Guardian, so I was like, oh, I gotta try this. And it's the Guardian in-house brand all-in-one CC cream, and I got it in number 2 light, and this is a water-based CC cream. But let me just show you guys how it looks. Ooh. There is a little bit of a sunscreen scent to it, but this is how it looks like. Oh, it feels really like watery. and it pulls quite yellow actually. Ooh. I'm not sure how this would, wear on my skin, but I think once like we kind of shear it out in a sense, I think it should be fine. But this definitely has really, really strong yellow undertones. This is actually semi-decent coverage for a CC cream, honestly. Not bad. A couple more KBD items. I did get the Para Ink Velvet Lip Liner. This is in Wine Nude. I've been very curious about the lip liners, and when I swatch it in stores, I'm like, oh, this actually feels quite nice. They do feel creamy when I swatch it like that. This color looks pretty easy to match with both like lighter lipsticks or darker lipsticks, because this I think is a perfect medium tone. Don't know how this would wear because all of these makeup I didn't touch except for one, which I'll tell you guys in a bit, but this looks promising. I was super stoked to see that Bare & Bliss is actually available at Genting Highland Guardian, because Bare & Bliss is totally not available here in Singapore. It's not really a very well-known K-beauty brand here. So I was like, ooh, I wanna like swatch some of these products. And the unfortunate thing is that when I visit the Guardian or Watsons even, sometimes the testers, they lack the testers for it even though the shade is available, so I can't really swatch it. Or if not, they had the tester but they weren't selling the shade for that tester, you know? So I was a bit like, okay. But you guys know that I do love the Full Bloom matte tints. This one, I got two more shades. I picked up number 2 and number 4 over here. I've not swatched this because the tester was not available. Ooh. This color is nice. Ooh, okay. This is number 2, Magical Mimosa. Ooh. I think I have the other color somewhere. I do have number 6, Sassy Bloom, which was the color that made me fall in love with this whole line. Ooh. Look at that color too, this one. This is Sassy Bloom over here. So a little comparison for you guys. Maybe I should have bought more, but at the same time, I own a lot of makeup, so I'm trying to stop myself as well. I have this Make Me Classy brow pencil from Bare & Bliss as well. This is in number 2, dark brown, and this is how it looks like. Ooh, it's a triangle tip, but for what it is, it actually feels quite okay. It's a little bit more on the rougher side of things, but still, the color itself is not too bad. Got this as well, Shockproof Brow Pomade from Bare & Bliss. I never heard of it before. So basically, you get a slanted brush on the end, and then when you twist this part out, it's the pomade itself, which I think for travel, honestly, this is pretty neat. Draw it. Ooh, okay. It looks a little bit more yellow compared to the pencil itself, but I still think that this is still okay. I really have to try this out another time. This is a formula I've never seen before from Bare & Bliss. This is the Berry Mix Comfort Matte Tint. It's another matte lip tint. This is in number 1, Berry Set. Okay, it smells a little bit different compared to the Full Bloom, but ooh, this feels really nice. Wait, I want to swatch it and compare it to the pink shade that I actually tried for the Full Bloom one. This is the Full Bloom one. Ooh, okay, so the Full Bloom one is a little bit deeper. Okay, interesting. I thought they looked really similar at the start, but no, they don't. They actually look pretty different. You can see that this one over here, this one, looks a little bit more watery as well. There's a little bit more shine and reflex to it compared to the Full Bloom matte. So yeah, maybe we really have to test this out another time. I had to check out Rimmel because Rimmel is actually not easily available here in Singapore. So I picked up 5 of their lipsticks. This is a soft matte lipstick, and can I say I bought 3 at the start, and then I tried out one while I was in the hotel. Like, this feels really nice, and I tried the other lipstick. I'm like, ooh, this feels great. Let me go back the next day and buy 2 more. So now here we are with 5 of these. The color that I fell in love with is number 160, Chestnut Rose. This color. Isn't this color so pretty? It's like the perfect rosy pink. It doesn't have a lot of white base in it. On day 2, if I'm not wrong, and my aunties realized that I was wearing a new lip color, and they're like, Crystal, are you wearing something new? I'm like, yeah, I picked up this $8 lipstick. This is how it looks like. I swatched it for them, and you're like, this color is really nice. Can you like help us buy one? So 2 of them wanted one, so Somehow or rather, I managed to sell lipsticks. Rimmel, you need to cut me a check for that, okay? I'm just kidding. Because according to them, their lipsticks are like years and years old, which I'm just like, no, throw them out, please. Okay, let's get this lipstick because this is comfortable on the lips. It doesn't really accentuate the dry lip lines either, which is something I really like because I realize when I go to colder climates, my lips get really dry quite easily. So this is a soft matte. So of course it doesn't like adhere really well to the lips after eating and whatnot have you, it just disappears. But this, the effect it gives and whatnot have you, I really like it, and the color and pigmentation and the softness is just nice. I'm really happy to just reapply my lipstick if I need to. I picked up one of the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Inks, and this is one of the newer shades, number 62 Irresistible. This was kind of like a brownish red, and I'm not sure if this is available in Singapore, but this color though, ooh, it has like a hint of brown in it, but it's also quite muted, so at the same time it's not really like too loud or in your face. I think this is quite wearable for like work. And then we have the brand Intuit. I actually picked up 3 blushes from them because I did pick up one of this blooming blusher when I was in Thailand last year. They have that brand there as well. This particular one is so good. I have it in Lotus, and whenever I wear that blush, I get tons of compliments, and the performance on these blushes, they are pigmented and they also actually adhere really well to the skin. So I got 2 more shades, number 1 Snowdrop and number 2 Snapdragon over here, these 2 shades. I think Snowdrop has a little bit more of a satin finish to it. This is how it looks like. I actually did apply a little bit of it on my cheeks over here, but I have like 3 blushes on my cheeks right now, so it is a little bit sheer, but at the same time, for a shimmer blush, it actually does pack quite a lot of shine and pigment to it. And this is Snapdragon. I think this is more of like a Barbie pink. Ooh, look at that. That's pigment. Yeah, you see how pigmented this is? When you blend it out, it just blends like a dream. Of course, you are going with a lighter hand and on a brush as well, but this is just a good like visual idea of how blendable these blushes are. And this blush is new to me. It's the Sheer Shimmer Blush in number 3 Plum Pearl. I don't think this is really plum. I think this is more of like a pink, honestly. This is how it looks like. This is truly like a Barbie pink. Yeah. And it does have some flecks of shimmer in it, but it's not accentuating much of the texture on my skin. It has like a gold reflex, like a little bit. You can see this is Snapdragon, and Snapdragon is really like pigmented. I think this will look great on like deeper, darker skin tones. And maybe from like my skin tone, maybe I can go in with a lighter hand. I think this and this are like quite similar in a sense, but color-wise they're like a tad bit different. I really have to play around and find out, but honestly, they look really pretty. Let me know what are your drugstore beauty favorites. Maybe I could keep an eye on it like when I go overseas next time. Idea. And if you're interested in a Bare & Bliss one brand review, you can check out this video I did a while back. I did review some of the lip tints, cushions, and the other products that Bare & Bliss has came out with. So I'll see you guys over there.